So today I'm going to be discussing the 7 most hated characters in Fairy Tail. Now, disclaimer, I do not hate all these characters on this list. These are the characters that I see within the fan base. They get a lot of hate for the stuff that they did or for just the way that they act. And let's get into it. Coming in at number 7 is Minerva. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I actually did hate her at one point because she was doing her role as a villain. You know, she was just because I hated her, that doesn't mean that she was like a bad character. You know, I didn't like her because of the things that she did, like manipulating Sting, like her stabbing Kagura. Like, she was doing a whole bunch of scummy things, and she kept returning, kept fighting Urza, kept trying to torture her over and over. But it does look like that Minerva, she finally has changed. I mean, she's back inside of Sabretooth Guild, and we see with this latest arc in the war arc, she's actually helping out Fairy Tail. So I did used to hate Minerva, and I still do see a lot of people, they still do give her a lot of flack because her character, she kept reoccurring as a villain. The next one is kind of a joke, I'm not gonna lie, which is Ichiya. Now, Ichiya, he gets a lot of hate because of just the way that he looks, his personality, everything. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that Ichiya is one of my favorite characters of all time, but I'm gonna say that I'm kind of indifferent about him, if you know what I'm saying. Like, sometimes he can be annoying, but sometimes he can have cool moments. Like in this recent arc when he took out the fake wall itch, that was a cool moment for him, I'm not gonna lie. But overall, his character is kind of, you know, it's kind of on the more of annoying side. The next one is probably one of the most hated characters I've seen, period, and that's Sting. Now, Sting, he has a lot of hate ever since the Grand Magic Games. People hate that he bowed down against Gray, Alexis, Urza, and Juvia. Like, people just hate that scene. Me personally, I understand why Sting did it. He would have got whooped. Some people are saying, oh, they were all battered up and injured. No, Sting would have still got his ass whooped. It's not like that they were on the brink of death. They might have been injured, but Sting, he couldn't take on all 5 of them. So that's why a lot of people hate Sting, and some people say he's a Natsu ripoff. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't hate Sting. I mean, Sting is a cool character. So Acnologia is the next one, and this one is simply because he killed Igneo. I mean, he made Natsu cry. Natsu's one of the most fan favorite characters ever in the series. Hell, he might be the most favorite character to everybody. So when a lot of people saw that Acnologia killed off Igneo and made Natsu cry, they hated him for that. You guys know how I feel about Acnologia. Acnologia is my he's my second favorite character in the series, so I definitely don't hate him. Now, this character, I can say that I hate without a doubt, and that is Giemma. Now, Giemma, the ultimate scumbag. I mean, I was happy that he got one-shotted by Sting. He went out here and he was just so scummy. I mean, look at it like this. He forced Minerva to just do everything. He didn't even care about her, but despite the fact of that being his daughter. And even when he came back, he was still being just an asshole to Sting and Rogue. And I'm actually happy that they got to take him out in the Tardos arc. The next person, a lot of people might forget about him, but it's Zero. Now, Zero/Brain, whatever you want to call him, he gets hate, especially because what if he did in the Tardos arc. I mean, a lot of people, they didn't like him because of how he was back in the Racing Seiya arc once he got brainwashed, but in the Tardos arc, when he straight up like tried to attack and kill Jalal, that's when the fan base really did turn on him, and I can see why. And last but not least, Ivan, Alexis's father. Now, he gets hate because basically he left the guild. He was being too greedy, he wanted everything, and the fact that he straight up told Laxus, yo, you're my son, you have to obey me. Like, he was treating him like a slave, and from the looks of it, he didn't really care about Laxus either, and Laxus is a fan favorite, so that's what made people hate Ivan too. And not to mention the fact that he had a terrible personality. But that's basically it for the 7 most hated Fairy Tail characters. Who do you guys think is one of the most hated? Are there any characters I should have added? Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.